I'm actually surprised by the amount of people that is not actually talking about the situation, even though it might be a few years old, but the fact that no one covered it is kind of surprising. But this right here is Michael Terry. He was head of security for a paedophile hunting group. They didn't know at the time that Michael Terry was actually a paedophile himself. He was a sex offender. Let's cover the story, the sting, and what happened afterwards to Michael Terry. And before we do get into the video, I just want to say I'm going to leave a description to the actual confrontation of the sting, or whatever you want to call it, in the description, because I would show a bit of footage, or at least just, anything from it. But the video itself is quite long, and I do not have enough space to download it or to clip it or whatever. In November 2014, Michael Terry was convicted and labelled as a sex offender for many years. He was put on a sexual prevention order, and he was ordered not to have any contact with any child under 16, and he wasn't allowed to stay overnight at a child's address. And this took place in Liverpool Crown Court in November 2014. Michael Terry already deceived Mandy Bradley, who is the leader, or one of the leaders of the paedophile hunting groups, but deceived her into giving him a job for Lincolnshire-based Guardian Angels Group, a team that monitors sexual predators online, and where she is a director. Michael Terry, the 43-year-old, made no mention of his previous convictions and was offered the role of head of security, where he was trusted to stay overnight where the children, all under the age of 13 by the way, had been sleeping. So that definitely does breach what he was ordered to do, where he was allowed no contact, he was not allowed to stay at a child's address, regardless if there was someone there with him or not. Michael's lies were actually revealed when the police asked for the group's information after they helped assist with an arrest in Derbyshire in February, which I'm not sure if that took place in the same year, but I believe it took place in 2016. But the record showed that Terry had been originally banned from contacting any children. We've already covered that. Whatever this disgusting sex offender did beforehand, he was sentenced to 12 months, and after his time was served, or when he got out, he ended up joining the paedophile hunting group in February 2016. After they found out what he was previously convicted on and what he was currently doing now with them as a job, turned their stomachs in. She ended up confronting him in either his home or her home, I'm not sure which, and obviously posted the video. It's on YouTube. Go watch that now if you want. But let's actually talk about what happened after the confrontation. He obviously broke his sexual harm prevention order. He fully admitted or pled guilty to breaching it once and claimed that he was trying to change his ways and try to make up for the mistakes of his past. Either way, he was ordered not to do it, whether or not his intentions were good. And either way, he's still a disgusting paedophile at the end of the day. Anyway, he was sentenced to 20 months in prison, where he's out right now. I don't know what he's doing now, but he was sentenced to 20 months in jail or prison. Not sure if he got out early for anything, because usually that seems to be a trend on this channel, where we talk about how they get sentenced and then they get off early. Fucking stupid, I know, but that's all the information I have left to share with you. A disgusting man that tricked his way into a paedophile hunting group. The last place you'd kind of expect a paedophile to actually be. And the fact that he was actually staying overnight with children is kind of scary. God knows what that man could have done. Don't know if he actually did anything. Don't think he did, but either way, there's still a risk of that actually happening. He was ordered not to have any contact or go to any address where a 16-year-old would be. It's not like he didn't know. He fully knew. And I hope right now he gets sentenced again. But yeah, that's been Joseph the World. I know this video is a bit shorter, but honestly, this video, again, I couldn't really show any footage. Plus, there isn't really much information to go into. But yeah, that's been Joseph the World. Make sure to like and subscribe. We've just hit 400 subscribers, I think. My videos have been blowing up lately, so thank you very much for that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.